Hello, everyone. Welcome back to today's asynchronous course. Today, we're going to be talking about public speaking by the Habitat Youth Leaders. The agenda for today: what is public speaking and the importance, when you need to speak in public, how to improve your public speaking skills, review activities, and project time. So the first thing we're going to be talking about today is what is public speaking and its importance. Public speaking is the act of speaking in public to a specific group. The reasons why public speaking is so important is because the skills are necessary, it helps further your professional skills, gets you more confident in bigger social settings, and it helps you boost your confidence. Public speaking is super important, in my opinion. Even if you're a student or you're at work or anything of the sorts, being able to have good public speaking skills is so useful in life. When will you need to speak in public? Well, some scenarios when you might need to speak in public are: number one, when you're presenting a project in class; number two, presenting something for a meeting at work in the future; and even more examples. There's so many times where you might have to speak in public or give a speech or anything of that sorts. So having the abilities is so helpful. Now let's talk about how to improve your public speaking abilities. My first tip that I have for you is to practice your presentation a lot, which will lower your nerves that you may have. Going over your script in your head or out loud, presenting in front of others are so helpful, because the more you know your script, the better you'll feel when you're actually presenting. Sometimes if you're just reading it and you have to memorize it, the more you read it over, the more it'll be well put into your brain, so you won't have to worry about messing up or anything. Because I know how nerve-wracking it can be to be up there, and practicing will help lower your nerves so much. The next tip I have to improve your public speaking abilities is to show your personality when speaking. Showing your personality is so important. If you're just sitting there and you're just talking like a robot and you're not actually showing any personality, the presentation might not go as well. You want to try to just be calm, be relaxed, and just be yourself. The next tip is to have some sort of visual aid along with your presentation. Having some sort of visual aid along with your presentation will be so helpful. Sometimes, if you're presenting in class, your teacher will usually have you do a Google slideshow, or you might have a script with you. I would say Google slideshow is probably one of the best things to have, because if you have something that's going to be up there, if you ever get tripped up on your words and you just don't know what to say, looking back up at your slideshow is super helpful, and it will definitely help you. So you can just go on from there, and just in case if you get stuck. The next tip that I have for you is to take a couple minutes before your presentation to calm your nerves. Say if you're presenting in class and then the group before you is going, you can take a couple minutes just to take a couple deep breaths, because you'll feel so much better, because nerves are totally normal when you're speaking in public. And I know how nerve-wracking it can be. So if you take a couple minutes to just breathe before your presentation, you're going to feel so much better and so much more confident going up there. My last tip that I have is to make sure to speak slow and clear. Making sure you speak slow and clear and not sound like you're rushing through is going to feel so much better, and you're going to be able to get the presentation out and say things nice and slow. If you're speaking super quietly, no one's going to be able to hear you, and people are going to be like, "What did you say?" and tell you to raise your voice, which is just going to make you even more nervous. So speaking slow and clear will help the audience understand what you're really trying to say. Now we have some review games. Linked down below, we will have a Kahoot review game and a Blooket review game. Those are some fun ways to review this course. Now for a project, my personal favorite time is I want you all to record a 1-minute speech on a topic of your choice, and to record a video of you giving your speech. So I know this may not be the same as giving a real presentation to a group, but recording yourself and being able to give this presentation and using the skills that I just taught you, you'll feel so much better and so much more confident. And this is just some great practice. Thank you all so much for joining us for another course. Make sure to like and subscribe to our channel for more. Here is just the page for my citations. Thank you.